What's up, everybody? Welcome to a fun Friday on the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my beautiful co-hosts, Josh and John. Luke, what's up, boys?
What up?
I'm a Ravens fan. I'm just very excited about the draft last night.
Hey, Josh, are you a Ravens fan?
I'm a Ravens fan. I don't have my jersey next to me.
I imagine it was a bit of a roller coaster. It was like a bit of a roller coaster for you. Like, what? We're trading Marquise Brown, but then you know what? It worked out. That was a pretty good day one of the draft.
I talked about this last night with my buddy, but like, I think the Marquise Brown trade kind of took place maybe a day before. Marquise Brown was already in Arizona and everything, so
they were talking about it.
They already knew about it, and if they announced it the day before, I would have been a lot more like, oh no, but it was the draft. I was hyped up for the draft. I wanted more draft picks. So like when it was announced mid-draft, I was like, let's go. I want the 23rd overall pick now.
Guys, also joining us today is a great friend of the show. We've got Alex, aka Peaked in High School, with us. You can find him on Twitter at peakedinhighschool_FF, and he is the trade values guru. What's up, Alex? Welcome in.
Hey guys, I was not awake for any of that. I think I fell asleep at 8:30.
What?
Almost as a
oh no.
I'm not saying I was like really like boycotting it because it started at 8 p.m., but I wasn't not
boycotting.
I don't remember the last time I fell asleep at 8:30. Maybe never. Like,
you were 3 months old. Your parents put you down. They swaddled you, and you were out at 8:30.
I can't remember it.
Guys, also joining us today for some fantasy quiplash on day 2 of the NFL draft is Thomas Tipple. You can find him on Twitter at Thomas Tipple FF. For those of you that do not know Thomas, he is the creator of the Full Tilt Dynasty podcast and a content creator over at Trophy Smack and True North. Thomas, thank you so much for joining us today, my man.
I love that. And I also love that your name's Peaked in High School. Like, I think that being open about that is so true for like 55% of the like male population.
I'll take the over.
I love that. I don't even know how to.
Sometimes you just know, man. You know when you're there, and everything else is going on.
There's two types of guys that know they peaked in high school and guys that don't know that they peaked in high school.
I know my capacity for learning is peaked in high school, and that's going to shine through today.
Guys, this isn't a learning game.
This isn't a learning game. You don't have to know anything. We got Joey in here. He said, I'm sick and couldn't be on today. Believable story. Right, I'm sorry to you, the Fun Friday fans, for letting you down. I promise to be back and as mediocre as ever once he's 100%. I love you all, especially Mr. Scampers. Joey, get better soon. We got Craig in here saying yesterday was a crazy day 1 of the draft, but it feels like that was just the tipple of the draft.
You win. You win. That's it. All of that comment. Yeah.
Also, we got Scott in here. What's up, Scott? He said, Joey, it's okay, man. Get better. And then wants to know, is this a new game they are debuting? It is not, but this is probably one of our lesser played games. It's been a little while since we've played. Geek, what's up? Welcome in. Glad to have you here.
We used to play it almost every Friday.
Yeah, a lot of Fridays.
A lot of Fridays.
My mom goes, oh no, Quiplash.
We got Scott in here saying, hey, the chat. No hey for us, Scott. Yeah. Rude. What's up, Kaysen? Welcome in. Glad to have you here. And hey, Dame. Glad to have you here. Man, this whole chat, they don't even need us. They just operate without us. They're all in here saying hey to each other, talking to each other.
Vibing.
And Mr. Scampers, me as well. Hey, the chat tickled me way more than it should have. It tickled me as well. That was kind of funny. Okay, since it's 12:02, you guys are liars. The show's supposed to start at 12. It's supposed to start at 3.
Not for me, yeah.
Give me some time. Every
3 o'clock.
We know where Kaysen lives now.
And Scott said trading makes fantasy fun, but 500 trades sure made the first round fun yesterday. Yeah, that was a really exciting first round of the NFL draft.
Trading can make the draft fun too, apparently.
Yeah, sure did yesterday.
Apparently. Also, Mr. Scamper said more kidney beans today in his ad. So, Thomas, lots of our viewers have been getting kidney beans ads on our YouTube videos.
It's baked beans. Now it's kidney beans.
Now it's kidney beans.
You can still bake the kidney beans, right?
Sure.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't even know if they're I don't even know if they're like the 110 of beans. So that's very weird.
How are they related to
second round?
Are they like similar to kidney stones or no?
Yeah, identical. That's actually where kidney stones come from. If you eat an undercooked kidney bean, it turns into a kidney stone. That's a true fact.
Seems like an easy thing to avoid, but okay.
I want to know how you know that.
I do too.
That sucks.
He made it up.
Yeah, when you invent facts, you know a lot of them. Guys, today we brought Thomas and Alex here to play some fantasy quiplash. Before we do that, a couple reminders. Number one, if you're not already following our guest Thomas on Twitter, go and fix that right now. He's on Twitter at Thomas Tipple FF. It's that easy. It's right there below his face. Make sure you guys go follow him. After you do that, if you are watching this, that means you're already on our YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. We're on YouTube at Front Yard Fantasy. And make sure you like this video. Even if you don't like it, it's just really nice and it doesn't really affect you at all. So you might as well hit that like button. And then check out our TikTok. We're on TikTok at Front Yard FYF. We're putting out clips and shorts, and there's some draft profiles, and I'm sure we'll have some draft reactions now that we have these landing spots up there as well. So make sure you guys subscribe over there. And this Friday, right now, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, whenever day 2 of the NFL draft starts, me, Jay, Josh, and JL are going to be live on FanDuel's YouTube and Twitch, live reacting to day 2 of the NFL draft. So you guys should come over there and hang out with us tonight. We're going to be there the entire time.
Giving away stuff.
We are giving away stuff. What are we giving away again, JL?
Jersey and $100 in FanDuel credits. Daddy FanDuel credits.
Daddy FanDuel is hooking you guys up tonight.
Giving you an allowance.
Oh, man.
Because you guys have the in at FanDuel, can I just make a request? Can you tell them to stop hating on like the middle of Canada? Like I know that like Ontario, it's live now, but if anyone could just sit down and have a word with them very sternly about not ignoring the heart of Canada for their betting,
Thomas,
super appreciated.
I'm going to be honest with you. We don't have much pull.
I'll talking to him after this.
But we will request to sit down.
Well,
I'm going to demand
the real thing.
Kick that door in. All right.
Yeah.
You're in luck, Thomas, because I actually think this is more of a middle of Canada hates FanDuel issue than FanDuel hates Canada. No, we have an in with middle of Canada government, so we can just knock on those doors and have a conversation with them. Yeah, Fred. So we can go take care of that. No problem.
Let's do it because let's go.
We'll get it taken care of. And Jason Simon talked to Daddy FanDuel. Yeah. Daddy, please. Money, please. Who's that? Mona Lisa. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with our first game of Quiplash today. Make sure we've got enough time to fit all 3 games in. For those of you who have not watched us play this before, what's going to happen is there's going to be about 60 seconds of a little bit of awkward silence while we come up with our answers, but there are about 30 NFL or fantasy related prompts. It's up to us, the contestants, to come up with the funniest, most clever answer that we can think of for said prompt, or witty, or whatever you want it to be. We will then vote on our favorite answers, and you as the audience will get to vote along with us. You have a direct say in who wins this game. So once we get started, I will throw a code in the chat that you guys can join to vote along with us. Are you guys ready to start our first game?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
do background music this time?
Yeah, we can do some background music. Everyone loves the background music.
StreamYard. And every single time I forget which one is. There's like one single tolerable one in here. I can't remember which one it is. Night driving, feeding the ducks. I don't know.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and take that off the top so you guys can see the code. You guys can join the audience by going to, I just typed in box.tv. Do not go to that website.
Oh, yikes.
Okay. I didn't know
Jackbox. I swear I typed Jack and it deleted it. Jackbox.tv and code
90% of websites
KFWM.
I'm going to get an email. Tom, why were you playing that game today? We need to discuss your future.
Thank God. Box.tv doesn't lead to any site, so we're good.
I thought an opportunity.
I thought it did. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh, look, prompts. Hey, this is our really awkward section where we just answer these questions and we don't talk to anyone. Hey, question for everyone in the chat, though. Who was the 16th pick in the draft without cheating? Tell me.
Without cheating.
Without cheating, without looking it up. Who was the 16th pick in the draft?
I know who 20th was, so I just have to work backwards a couple picks.
Enjoy this fire.
This is relaxing.
Oh, man. Oh, I got you.
Oh, shit. Oh, I messed that one up.
I like that you can just still hear us behind the fire.
I wish it was crackling a little bit.
Yeah, that nice soothing crackling.
I actually don't know how much time I have though.
You have 20 seconds.
Wait, really? Oh, shoot.
That's a good point. You can't see that.
Well, I'm all locked in. I'm ready to go, boys.
Mine are so bad.
Mine are so bad. But we always talk about the warm-up round, right? Mine are so bad. Like
this
the
is
worst.
a warm-up.
The last thing Lamar Jackson said to Marquise Brown, bye, Felicia, or you're still taller than Kyler.
Oh, okay.
Still true.
Yeah, there's zero chance that sentence comes out of Lamar Jackson's mouth. No way Lamar Jackson says bye, Felicia.
I don't know. I can see him saying
no
it.
way.
He's a really big Friday fan, you know.
Audience, we got 6 audience votes in. If you guys want to join and vote along, have a say in who wins, you can join by going to jackbox.tv. Oh, and this one was almost a sweep, but the audience gave a couple votes to buy Felicia.
Joshua.
Yeah. The warm-up rounds when I
peak
only
in high school is PIHS.
It's an acronym.
You can just like sound it out though.
Good job,
Piss. The New York Jets are changing their name to the New York Irony or the New York Poopies.
I wonder
Classic.
what their mascot would be.
For the Irony?
Wait,
Alanis Morissette would just be their
did
their
Scott put in
mascot?
still taller than Kyle before or after he saw mine? Because I see it in the chat there.
I think he was saying maybe
I
that's
think-
the one he voted for, like letting us know that's who he
Oh,
voted
okay.
for.
Or that's just a true fact. He is still taller than Kyle.
Yeah.
Also, Mr. Skipper's
I
a
love
crazy
that one made
world.
me laugh.
A lot of smells.
Wait,
JL, are you
Puster?
Hefe
Who is that?
Puster?
Yeah.
Sadness.
Are you in your full tilt up there, Thomas?
Somehow you won with poopies. I mean, I voted for it, but like it was the last.
Somehow you won. I voted for it.
In another lopsided trade, the Eagles trade with blank, giving up blank for blank. Trade with JL, giving up everything for his love, or trade with Tampa.
Giving up Tampa
For Tampa. Good deal.
Honestly, that's pretty good.
Do you just type the 3 words that you need on that one, just for curiosity's sake? This wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's multiple
Kind of like
blanks.
the first one there.
Yeah.
The first one, we figured it out, even though, like, it could have been a little more separated.
Huh. It was you, Alex.
It was you liar.
He's a little stinker.
Audience got me on that one.
Alex, are you undefeated on our show?
Yes, I've not lost anything yet.
Not for
That's
long.
going to change today.
I don't know. I think I won that mock draft. Jay Wall said mine wasn't very
yeah.
good, but we aren't friends anymore. So
The
Can't
worst
take
place
it.
for the NFL draft to be held, Gotham or Ukraine. Yeah, currently those would both be pretty bad places to hold the NFL draft.
Which
Probably wouldn't
Gotham?
go very well.
Which movie?
You're right. That does matter.
I should have. I mean, it wasn't me. It wasn't the butler who raised me.
I was just watching the show the other day, and I think it's so the Crimson Chin and Jimmy Neutron, the town that
So
he
good.
lives in and protects is called Chinneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Or no, Cincinnati. Sorry, it's Cincinnati. And like, can you imagine if like Batman lived in like Battown? Know what I mean? Like if like all these superheroes, like it was just the
Battown.
whole city was around them. When asked why he drafted Jahan Dotson, Ron Rivera said it's because he's not sure what he's doing or so handsome.
Mhm.
So
There
handsome.
should be a landslide.
I mean,
Both could be
Jahan
true.
Dotson is a good-looking guy.
He's a handsome dude.
Pretty handsome.
I'd tap that.
I don't think alpha male Ron Rivera would use that as like a drafting point on his board. I don't see that.
Yeah, I think he'd rather use not sure what I'm doing.
Brought his lunch pail to the rookie interview. I'd be like, that's the one. That's
Yeah, actually, that would be a very realistic
great
answer.
calluses. Well, we knew he was the guy.
Great calluses.
I'm
Their
gonna give it to
uniform.
Jahan there. He's got me beat.
Craig's giving it to you though.
Don't give it to me, Craig.
And Geek Mill said Tim Burton's Gotham looks fun, like an amusement park ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be more fun right there.
That's facts.
Guys, round 2, your prompts are on your screen.
Ooh. You like that last song? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at me done up there already. Look at that.
So quick.
This is some sweet or elevator music in the background now.
Oh yeah.
This is like kind of like badass elevator music though. Like
It's got a little funk to it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is elevator music on Spike TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? It feels a little dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable with this in the elevator almost. Like elevator music a little bit more like peppy, you know?
Yeah. 1 carrot left.
Okay, there we go.
Simone Carrot.
Simone Carrot.
The Simone
I'm
Carrot.
ready for this one.
Here we go. Round 2, guys. The real reason Lamar Jackson tweeted WTF during round 1 of the NFL draft. He had to poop again or his Chipotle was late.
I mean, they're kind of related.
They are related.
Kind of related topics.
At what
Yeah.
state in the night did he text that? Was it
Yeah.
pre-Chipotle or post-Chipotle?
We need an investigator.
Point.
Man,
Good point.
I hate that Chipotle hours ago. Where is it?
Yeah, he's texting WTF because he hasn't had diarrhea yet after eating Chipotle
He's
for
like,
dinner.
oh no, it's stuck.
Something is not right here.
I know they overfilled that burrito.
Who's going to win that one? The audience gave it a full tilt. Nice job, Thomas. You're going to win that one.
I've never had Chipotle because I'm Canadian, so like, we don't have it
Good
where
pull.
I am anyway. So
Yeah.
I just imagine it's really good.
It's
It's
fine.
not. It's not.
totally
It's not.
fine.
It's so fine. It's so
It's-
okay.
It's just
It's
all
just
right.
fine.
Okay, we have wide receivers are flying off the board. What
Oh.
unlikely person will be drafted
Yep.
as a wide receiver on day 2? Malik Willis or Biff Tannen?
All right. Well, it's
I
kinda
like
weird.
both these.
Biff is from Titans.
Back-
Remember the Titans?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like the actors look the same. That's the guy I'm
It's
thinking
okay.
of.
It's okay. It's okay.
Biff.
come on, snarky sarcasm.
This guy says, "Come on, it's got to be Biff."
I'm in that damn almanac.
Here we got people in here. Chipotle is overrated. Chevin saying super overrated. And Dame said Chipotle bans Canadians. Yeah, that's what Thomas was saying there.
The way it sounds like Canada banned Chipotle. So
It's another FanDuel situation we got going
Yeah.
on here. You're trying to convince someone that
I
you
like
are Simon. What do you say? Do you say I'm Simon or hi, I'm Simon?
It's really
I
just
don't know. That
preference.
high is a little suspicious.
people who say hi first are narcs.
Okay. and
What do you-
so
what do you
am
overly
I
There's
a
under-
a
narc?
period, but there's a period after the first one, so
That's a narc. That's narc behavior too, right there. To put a period at the end.
yeah.
That's just
That's
weird grammar. That's like average, in my opinion. But hi, you're definitely a narc.
I keep Alex. Every time I see your name on here, I keep thinking it's just shit backwards.
Basically the same.
What Mitch Trubisky wrote in his journal after the Steelers drafted Kenny Pickett: "I'm screwed again," or "Hello disappointment, old friend."
Probably both.
Yeah. I'm sad that that's it with a question mark wasn't on the table here, but
Oh,
surprised.
that's actually pretty good. That
That
would
is a
have been
good one
pretty
right
good.
there.
Yeah. That would have won for me.
Also, everyone watching, a reminder, if you're watching and you want to vote for your favorite answers, you can do so by going to jackbox.tv and typing in the code
deserve that one.
KFWM.
Jail.
It is right there on the upper right-hand corner. Oh, Jail with 100% of the votes on that
I
one.
love this, by the way. This is
You deserve that
phenomenal.
one.
Like this
game,
is fantastic.
we love playing this game. I'm glad you're enjoying it. The real reason Josh's NFL draft day 1 was ruined.
Yeah.
Still not enough trading, or he
No.
wet the bed for the first time in weeks.
Let me tell you, both of these are true.
You were on such a streak, Josh.
Yeah,
You were on
doing
I know.
so
Doing
good,
so good,
Josh.
so well.
Hey, don't let that discourage you.
You know what? I gotta go because I mean,
Too many sody pops.
sody pops.
So
Yeah.
Colas?
Yeah, soda
You
pop.
drink a liter of cola. I wanted a
Liter
liter
cola.
of cola.
It was
Oh, yeah,
off-brand
for
cola.
sure went to bed.
Oh, the
That's
audience.
1000%.
The audience liked your answer, though, Josh.
Yeah, they almost got it. Still not enough trade. I like that you got that one, Josh.
Yeah, right.
That's it for round 2, guys. That is going to take us into round 3. Round 3 is a little bit different, though. For those of you who have not played with us, it's either going to be an acronym or a comic or something that you have to fill in. Do your best to make it moderately football adjacent, but if you can't, you can't. It's what it is.
Also,
The
what up,
last
John?
splash. Hey, what's up, John? Welcome in.
Oh, we got
Mr.
some questions
Scamper
too.
said
We'll answer.
leader is French.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Just French. Just the French use leaders. Nobody else.
Okay, you need to come up with a new hilarious sitcom with this word in the title. Gas.
Hilarious sitcom.
Oh my gosh. Most sitcoms aren't hilarious in their
I was
own
gonna
right.
say,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So stupid what I just wrote. Just beyond stupid, the answer I just put in there. It's going to be pretty bad. Guys, you got about 15 seconds to get your answers in. Scott said Royale with cheese. Indeed. Whatever you're referring to there, I agree. We should do a Royale with cheese.
Wait.
uh-oh.
Whatever you're referring to? Royale with cheese?
What is that?
It's from Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Josh's favorite movie. Don't worry, you guys can both be equally disappointed in me. I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
It was great being here. Thank you.
Hey, I think Josh cancels me out having it be his favorite movie.
It is my favorite movie by far.
Guys, the sitcom options we have are Gas in Manhattan, DA, Goodell as Stifler, American Pie 9. There's no gas. Giving Arizona Sadness. That one's an acronym. Gas, Grass, or Forward Pass. And then we've got So You Think You Have Gas.
I think you have gas.
I like Goodell.
Just so you know, Goodell is Stifler's an acronym.
It's an acronym as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I missed that. Get your votes in, guys. And Mr. Skipper said Chris Angel, mind-free gas.
I would have voted for that one.
I thought it was asking for an acronym.
That makes sense. American Pie 9.
It was I thought of Goodell, and then I thought of and I was like trying to think of someone that started with S, and Stifler was the first person that came to mind.
That would be funny if they remade all the American Pies, just recast Roger Goodell as Stifler.
Yeah,
and
that's kind of what I had in mind.
It would be funny to watch him like try to pretend to be cool.
I might Photoshop that today now.
You'd have so much trouble.
That might be my project.
Good job, Simon.
Photoshop.
I came in last. What else is new, guys? Let's go. Yeah.
I always forget to look at my score.
Yeah, unfortunately, JL, you came in second. I passed you the last second, but unfortunately for me, this is just a warm-up. Before we move on to our next game,
just
though.
For me.
Well, because I won, but it doesn't count.
Just for me, it's a warm-up.
We've got John in here. First of all, we said hey to you, John, but hi again. We miss you, man. He said, where do you think Kenneth Walker will land? Thomas, we'll come to you first. Too high. You think he's going to get drafted too high? And do you have a team you think will draft him?
Too high. What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Josh getting offended.
We've all been there.
Buffalo, maybe. I think Buffalo, but I don't think it's going to be too high. I mean, he's a pure rusher that can't protect. I don't. The guy's going to get bodied by Singletary in Buffalo. I don't know. It's weird.
Josh, do you have any ideas on where you think Kenneth Walker is going to land? We got Buffalo, possibly.
You know, in college football, a lot of the times they don't ask running backs to do a lot of pass protection or catching the pass a lot of the time. And he wasn't asked to do that in college, so it is going to send him. I expect him to be a late second-round pick. I think Buffalo makes a ton of sense. Buffalo makes the most sense.
Like I don't want to I'm not going to sit here and harp on his like pass catching stuff because like Leonard Fournette could have caught 100 balls. Like it's you don't have to be that good at it, but to be out there is one thing. If he can learn to do it, super dope. But if he can't, he's just going to be kind of athletic Zach Mossy, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I saw somebody earlier say, is there a world where the Chargers trade up and draft him and ruin Austin Eckler for all of us? And I really, really, really hope not.
Trade up for him? That's
I don't think that's going to happen, though. Scott in here saying Atlanta is a possibility. What's up,
Atlanta
Thomas?
makes a lot of sense.
I was going to say Spiller for the Chargers is the one that makes sense for me if he does slide to the third. That's something I could see them doing. And then it won't ruin Austin Eckler because Isaiah Spiller is like Zeke is in the box, but in the open field. So I don't think he can break a tackle to save his life.
I think the Texans also make a lot of sense. So we'll figure that out.
Chargers had to bring someone in, right? And they did it with Melvin Gordon, and Eckler was still valuable. So
yep,
yeah.
The Chargers have been drafting like running backs in the 4th, 5th round the last few years. So maybe they do that again. Yeah, Roundtree, and then Josh Kelly as well.
Yeah. Scott in here had a question. Said, Simon, do you go to Jackbox all the time? Yeah, every day. Every day I'm at Jackbox. Every single day.
He's Scott, he's at a Jackbox right now.
I'm at a Jackbox right now. This is actually in their bathroom. I just set it up to look like this. And then Dame wants to know, how am I supposed to feel about Hollywood and AJ Brown dynasty values now? Both are on my team. Thomas, they're on both of them on the up for you?
Oh, God, yes. So I've written did we lose someone?
Where did I go?
No, you're good.
Where are you? I'm sorry. I've written about Marquise Brown, I don't know how many times, about being good. He was good at a 26% target share type player. Players with back-to-back seasons of 25% target shares, they don't just lose that. So now he's going to probably still end up with somewhere around a 20% target share and an offense better catered to him with a better deep ball passer. Ceiling up, floor is not going to be as up, but his ceiling week to week, fantastic. AJ Brown was good at 4 catches a game in Tennessee. He's not all of a sudden bad with 4 catches a game. So if he gets 4 catches a game in Philly, not much of a difference. He's still a good player. If you're thinking a player is good and he changes spots, then you really didn't think that player was good if you think they're bad now. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So they're kind of where they are, but they should be moving up. They're both technically better scenarios.
Alex, I'm really curious. I'm sure the charts haven't seen the movement yet because this is fresh news, but I'm curious to see where it pins out. Do you have any predictions on how this is going to affect their dynasty value, maybe based on past things we've seen after traded players?
Yeah, I'm going to bet that Marquise Brown moves up a couple for sure, a couple of spots, a couple of points. I don't think there's any way in hell AJ Brown doesn't move down. I think there's absolutely an argument that there could be a worse situation in his talents there, but he was wide receiver 4 in the trade chart before. I bet he falls to like 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 is where I was thinking.
Because Tannehill was throwing reasonable balls, and we'll see what Hurts can do. I don't know. He is very talented. Don't get me wrong. He was my wide receiver 3. I liked him over CD, but he's probably 4 or 5 now. I would bet at least.
So still an elite option for you as a dynasty wide receiver, though. I'm with you guys. I'm probably somewhere in the middle, but you guys are pretty close. I don't think this affects their dynasty value all too much. It may affect their floor and ceiling, like Thomas said up there, but that's how I feel about it. JL, Josh, anything you wanted to add that hasn't been said here?
No. Just to sum it up, Marquise Brown for me, it's a little bit of an even thing just because Lamar and him were like best friends. They had a connection on the field, but again, it's going to a higher passing attack now. So it's relatively even. And then AJ Brown, I still think he's super talented. I think he is going to be just in most people's minds, definitely lowered, but he's extremely talented. I think he made some really good points when you're talking about him, Thomas.
And Dame said, okay, you talked me off the ledge.
I just want to vet though. Marquise Brown had the weirdest wide receiver 1 role in the league, being my height and being the number 1 red zone weapon for a team. That's gone now. Even though Hopkins may be dust, maybe he's dust outside of the 20. Come on. Without his touchdowns last year in those games, he was not you're not happy with him. So that role is gone for Brown. That concerns me. Mm-hmm. So if there was going to be a caveat that it's not going to be super shiny, it'll be that one.
Yeah.
I think that checks out. Guys, are you ready to jump into our second game?
I am.
We're going to do same players, and we're going to go ahead and get this started. And Scott also in here saying Hollywood played with Kyler in college.
And Baker, right?
So there's that as well. Is Baker going to Arizona as well? They're going to play 2 quarterbacks.
The old 2 quarterback set.
The job he deserves as a backup.
Guys, we got round 1. The prompts are going to show up on your screen any moment, and I'm sure we'll get some nice, sexy tunes playing in the background while we answer them.
Let's go with some little upbeat dance pop. See how that is.
This is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one.
I kind of like it.
I'm waiting for it to like drop. I feel like I'm driving in a video game.
I have other music playing. It's so confusing. It's like so distracting. Hearing that beat go to a song that just does not belong there.
I finally figured out how to turn the Jackbox music entirely off in my ears while we're playing, so I don't have to hear it anymore. Thanks, Josh. Apparently, you can go into your sound settings on your computer and turn the volume off for a specific app. So I just
Simon keeps thanking for me for that, but I literally didn't help him at all.
Thanks, Josh.
I like kind of mentioned that you can mute tabs.
Guys, our first one is the real reason Belichick drafted Cole Strange in round 1. Someone told him he was a QB, or they have the same astrologist.
Oh, I actually like both of these.
Had any of you guys heard of Strange before that pick?
No.
Nope.
Not really.
I think someone told me. I saw someone mention that he played for Bill's dad or something. There was some story like that, and I was like, I don't know if that's possible.
Nepotism.
If that said someone told him he was a small school, tiny slot wide receiver, I would have voted for it.
That's too long to enter. That's a long answer.
Tim's superhero name. We've got Mega Tim or Tim the Tool Man, and Tim is not here today. Some of these were written under the assumption Tim would be here. But
I kind of like it that he's not here.
Me too.
Like I like that. I like that we still included it that he's not here. And I don't like that he's not here.
I hope Thomas got one of these, because without Tim here, there's very little context for naming superhero Tim for Thomas.
Well, look, here's the thing. Tim the Toolman wins for me because of Home Improvement. So that was all, like, no matter who this was about or for, that was going to be the answer.
That's fair.
I'm disappointed in everybody.
He just didn't strike me as a tool man.
I made a mistake.
Well, Josh says I made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
And Scott in here, JL, correcting you. It's pronounced Neptunism. Yeah, it's pronounced Neptunism, JL.
You mean I've been saying it wrong my whole life?
Just to round out the last question, what does him want? Just a little bit of crazy, or a royale with cheese? A royale.
Royale.
No, it's a royale. I just can't type.
Oh, okay.
I like typos better.
I was going to pick it either way.
Grammarly's not here to save me on this one. It doesn't work on there, so my joke is ruined.
Honestly, typos do pretty well on this show. People like a typo.
It used to be the only way I would give votes.
The people got it.
And Scott said a Roald Dahl with chess.
A Roald Dahl.
Once the draft is complete, what are fantasy analysts going to fight about next? The final season of Scrubs or everything?
That's the final season, man.
I mean, someone just said PPR versus standard scoring. Come on.
I'm ready to fight about the final season of Scrubs.
0 RB.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Straight up best episode of Scrubs is when they talk about their double dates, and one dude lets the girlfriend win the arm wrestling comp, and the other dude just spikes the arm down the arm wrestling. The best episode there was.
That is a really good episode. I haven't seen Scrubs in a long time, but I used to love that show.
Did you see that commercial? They got both the.
I have not seen a new commercial for Scrubs.
It's not a Scrubs commercial. They just have
the Scrubs people in it.
Yeah.
What does NFL definitely not stand for? The No Farts League or the Not Football League?
Oh, I can speak to one of these from experience.
Yeah, me too. It's not football, guys.
Wait.
Not football league.
Oh. I was like, wait, what?
Even though I helped come up with these prompts, I did not see most of them.
And Scott saying the final post-series finale season is flaming hot garbage. Yeah, fully agree. It's not the last season. We don't consider it the last season. It is its own stupid thing. ruined it.
It was that bad?
It was so bad. Like, because the show ended very well. The show had a pretty good ending, and then they just had to rehash it with that. It was terrible.
Huh.
Oh yeah, terrible.
All right, Game of Thrones level bad last season,
Worse.
or like
Worse.
Lost.
I honestly think it's worse. Like it's up there with like what makes it even worse is how well they ended the show. You know what I mean? Like they did a good job ending it, and then to try to force another season was so bad. Dave said Nudie Feet League.
The Nudie Feet League. I don't want
that would get kicked right off Twitch.
Right off Twitch. I got it spelled Nudie.
I didn't know Rex Ryan was leading the league. Funniest.
We need some more music. We're not doing that one again. That one was worse. I think let's try Night Driving. I think Feeding the Ducks was the fan favorite. I remember talking a lot about ducks. I knew I was going to get this prompt. Would have bet all my money. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is date music here.
This makes me want to do something. Not going to tell you what.
Run a mile.
But something. Who knows?
Play some Quiplash.
Definitely not going to run a mile to this music.
I typed in so many things for the last one and then just went real simple. Deleted everything. The funniest thing to replace field goal posts with candy canes or cooked spaghetti.
I mean,
just trying to get the spelling.
You think uncooked spaghetti would just do better, right?
You think? But the cooked spaghetti.
The candy canes have like the arches. They're gonna mess with it a little bit. I guess
I'm imagining they have some sort of mechanism to just like hang cooked noodles from. So they just like the posts aren't rigid. They're just like loose noodles like dangling in the
noodles come up at the net. Like that. That would be how
the net is also made of cooked spaghetti. It's just like in a grid format.
That's fair. I lost.
And it does not stop the football. The football goes right through that spaghetti.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a terrible net.
Blank, no matter what. DK Metcalf, no matter what. Or Derek Stingley, no matter what. Both went the first name, last name route here. I guess it's just a matter of which player is no matter what. Got to be Spaghetti.
He's my favorite type this week.
We just talk about how bad that movie is, though. Like,
Draft Day?
It's entertaining.
It's so bad.
It's bad. It's not a good movie.
It's one of those movies that you don't watch because it's a good movie.
I agree.
I was okay with it.
I didn't see people like, this is a draft day tradition. It's like, oh, that's why you think the draft sucks. I mean, if that's what your expectations are.
Yeah, that movie is not high quality, but can be fun to watch every couple of years. Instead of waiting in the green room next year, draft prospects will have to wait at a Chipotle or outside of Chick-fil-A.
Huh.
Wow. Chick-fil-A doesn't let them in?
No, Chick-fil-A doesn't let them in.
No, they can't
It
let them in.
gets too busy there. I mean, I won't blame them.
They're actually in the drive-thru with the vests on, telling you to have a nice day, running around with an iPad, taking your order, saying my pleasure.
Wait, that's a thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Chick-fil-A drive-thru, like
Chick-fil-A's are crazy around here.
Chick-fil-A's there's Apple stores now.
I guess, huh?
Wendy's, I can be the only one in the drive-thru and wait 45 minutes. Chick-fil-A, there can be an 8-mile long line and it'll take 10 minutes to get through the drive-thru. Like they run it smooth.
We don't have that here either, so there's that.
No
we get
no
thunderstorms and blizzards on the same day. That's what we get forward to. And I'm not kidding. That happened last week.
That's almost as good as Chipotle. We've got the worst way to spell Bill Belichick. We've got Bit Booba Scoop or Bull Belichick.
This
Pretty much anything with Booba in it is going to get me a giggle. Booba Scoop.
Bit Booba Scoop or Bull Belichick?
Bull Belichick.
I just want to shout out Scott Reiner in the chat. There's vomit on a sweater already. Mom's
Spaghetti.
On a sweater all Rudy.
On his sweater all Rudy.
Mom's spaghetti.
Love that.
And Mr. Scamper said night driving equals scampers roaming. That's what Mr. Scamper's put in his little cat AirPods before he runs around at night. The self-appointed nickname JL is trying to make a thing. John or John No Pinkies Luke.
I got none.
Wait, actually?
No, I got
all I saw was the hands go up and my eyes were elsewhere. So when he put the hands up, I was
put them both off separate times.
So many questions. So many questions.
Cutting vegetables.
I'm also disappointed that no one answered fetch. For the record.
Jail, I wrote so many meaner things. And then just thought, like, actually, you know what? Like, what would he hate being called the most? And I think just like John as your go-to nickname would really be the worst thing you would like to be called.
It's the one I get the most commonly. So
yep.
It makes me giggle last.
Scott said John No Pinkies Luke, but not actually. Yeah, exactly. But not actually. We're on to the last.
That's just his nickname. It's like when you call someone like Big Tim and he's like a tiny guy. You know? Yeah.
Big Tim. Poor Tim.
Oh, now we're filling in a comic on this one. Judging field goals with Flappy Noodles blowing in the wind would be tough. Noodles. Yeah. Who said anything about Flappy? We're going to make those things taut. There's going to be a top and a bottom connecting those noodles. Okay, guys, we have to finish this comic. What do you see, says one person in a hot air balloon.
Oh boy. Okay. Tom. All right. The dark places my brain goes for instant humor is not healthy.
Thomas, mine's the same way. Sometimes I think of something, I'm like, well, it's someone's gonna have to say this out loud, and that's gonna be me. So I'm not gonna type it.
Yeah, for a second, like I was about to type something, and I went, somebody else's live broadcast. Gotta.
Believe me, we've had some weird things, but
Mr. Scammer said John Taut Noodle, Luke Garofalo. Yep.
Taut Noodle.
Taut Noodle.
Taut Noodle.
We've got, what do you see? They are using Flappy Noodles as the field goal post. Dig sideline. I want a divorce. Spagooty with a chance of moot balls. Or answers.
Answers.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. Wait.
Like I want a divorce. What do you see? I want a divorce. He had to. I feel like
hot air balloon is the time.
In a hot air balloon is a really bad time to break that news. Like, you couldn't wait till you landed. Like, was it really that bad that you had to do it in a hot air balloon?
It out.
I wanted to put justice, but I didn't want to put in Christian Bale voice afterwards to sink the joke.
It would have worked.
Bronze. Oh, pretty evenly distributed for the bronze. Oh, and Josh with most of the gold vote. No, that's JL. JL is Hefe Fuster.
Joshua.
JL, I think you won.
No,
I think you won overall. We will see once the scores are revealed. Yeah, you were in first before. You're going to stay in first. JL stayed in first. Me in second. Thomas in third. Alex and Josh bringing up the rear. But this third game is probably yours.
Alex! Yeah. We're doing it through.
Alex
said,
get
started. Alex,
yeah.
Alex is like, why did I agree to this?
Why am I here? What am I doing with my life?
This is everything you wanted.
What choices have I made?
Guys, a reminder for everybody watching. This is our last game of today, but if you want to join the audience and vote along for your favorite answers, if you think JL or I shouldn't have won either of the first two games, well, it's your fault for not voting. But get in here and make sure you vote on this last game. Josh, I feel like usually the chat's like on your side. Like the chat is on Josh's side.
Hey, they're calling my name.
Yeah. Way to go, Taut Noodle.
Yeah, see, they're on Taut Noodle's side.
Taut Noodle.
That's your Wu-Tang name?
Yep.
Oh my
God. That checks out. I almost just read my prompt out loud.
Oh, I forgot we were playing for a second.
You guys, you've got about 75 seconds to get your answers in.
All right, we're trying to feed the ducks now. Get ready, chat. Hope you got your bread.
They didn't have the music before. Now the music's back for me. It was gone for a minute, and now it's back. It's changing the game.
Joey's trying to feed the ducks is Jay and I's safe word. Indeed it is. Boom. And Scott said this is a silent scene montage where a team is devising a plan like Ocean's 11. I can see that.
We're putting the team together right now.
Absolutely. What was Urban Meyer doing during the NFL draft? Researching who Aaron Donald is or a college sophomore?
How can I beat that?
Oh man,
that's not beatable.
These are both so good.
Yeah,
both of these are really good answers. Like,
they
hit on.
If I knew I could go there and like be invited back, like, do you know where my joke would have been going?
Honestly, I'm shocked it took until the third round to get an answer.
Like I have got at least 4 dad going to get the milk jokes just queued up at all times, and I would have been using them.
Oh, that's fine.
There is a line, but
I want to be able.
I
want to be able to come back for a redo with like a full, repertoire jokes now. Apparently,
we've got an alternative name for Mr. Irrelevant, Mrs. Relevant, or Chad Kelly of the Year.
I know who wrote one of these.
How could you possibly know?
I'm going to fall for it anyway. I fell right into the trap. That was purposely set up for me.
Mr. Scamper said this is definitely a go there show.
Chad Kelly was the last chance you participant, was he not?
Oh my God, I have to watch that.
I think he was.
Was he not? I think he was.
Honestly,
beat somebody on the sideline or something.
Checks out. Everything you're saying makes sense.
But I fell right for Simon's trap.
Oh, it's all good.
God,
I just wish you didn't spell Chad Kelly wrong.
Did I? Oh, it's Swag Kelly. Sorry. As the crowd booed in his face, Roger Goodell's only thought was, "I'm actually a pretty nice guy," or "I'm rich, bitches."
He definitely thinks both.
Both of those things.
it's like his thought process slowly. Like at first he's offended, and then by the end of
he
the
slowly
night,
goes into being
resentful. You guys, I'm rich.
Wall your bank accounts, but I'm
a pretty nice guy.
Oh, the chat's giving it to you, full tilt, Thomas. Chat's giving it your way. 57% of the vote. And Dame said, Mrs. Gerber says this is definitely a go there show, and then Dame said just double check if the moms are in the chat. Yeah, give
my
mom
said ready for the filth. That's what she texted me before the show.
A scandal happened on FanDuel's Day 2 live stream when Josh showed his toes or JL showed his taut noodle.
I have so many questions, but
I thought it was like my nickname for myself.
It is now.
It is definitely now.
Taut Noodle made an appearance.
JL showed his JL.
The names are interchangeable both ways. You just call it a JL. I'd like to introduce you to JL.
How long has that noodle been on? Is it JL yet?
That is an undercooked
one.
Our next one we've got. Upon hearing that Marquise Brown was traded, Josh yelled very loudly and suddenly, "Or trading! Trading!"
Here's the thing. I know what happened, so I did both of these. Seriously,
they read together. Honestly,
we were doing the full tilt draft show, and I think I got spammed. I can't even tell you how many times people were like, "Oh, let's watch Tom freak out now." I didn't freak out. So there you go. When that trade happened, I had actually left and came back. And when I came back, everyone was like, "Oh, buddy."
Ooh, the chat liked the trading answer. I thought I had it. And then the chat gave it to you. JL.
I think we're better together than apart, Simon.
Me and you?
Those two answers.
When we face off against each other, yeah, I think so. After one round, let me guess. JL's in the lead again. No.
Nope.
Simon's in the lead. Also, Scott said when FanDuel invaded Central Canada.
Candad.
Candad.
Dad. What's
Dad?
The Candad. Who is Canada's dad? Candad? Guys, we got new prompts on the screen.
Oh, I forgot my music. Let's see. You guys like the Ducks? We'll go back to the Ducks. Not my best work. Oh yeah, Josh, get it.
Oh God, that was the worst answer I've ever put in there. That was not even funny.
Yeah, these ones were tough.
The name for a new advanced metric for analysts to obsess over: neck size to quad tension x ROI at birth or catches per herpes.
Oh, both can affect performance.
Yeah, both can be on-field indicators. ROI at birth, I like that one.
I feel like that's Alex.
Honestly, for most NFL players, I feel
Only
like ROI at birth is pretty good.
Oh, it's top tier. But do they have the neck and quad sizes to really take it into that?
You gotta really worry about that, honestly.
I think neck size Twitter is right up there with single digit jersey number visor rankings adjustment Twitter. Like it's it's right there.
We've got the worst way to spell Buccaneers: ducking rears or boopa scoops.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just the way they spelled it
in the last one.
Multiple times now versus booba scoops. I gotta know what the inside joke is here.
Oh, there is none. We're
the
just
secret is
joke.
Yeah, the secret is I don't think there is one. Yeah. And Scott said, "Can you ask the French guy about leaders?" Thomas, do you happen to be French or just from Canada and they're making assumptions?
I was gonna say, like, that's kind of offensive that you.
Yeah, are they just making
I'm actually Italian, so the amount, like, the insult in that is
just the most American.
I retract my shout out to you, sir. It is retracted now.
Next, he's gonna come in. Can you ask the Italian guy about leaders? Players love to blank Roger Goodell on draft day. Tease or sniff?
They love to bug him. Bugging.
Bugging.
Yeah, they love to bug him. They do love to bug him.
Is that Aqua by David Off?
No, he's more of a what kind of
Axe body spray.
He wears bod.
This Phoenix, bro.
He buys Dior, but it's always the worst smelling brand of Dior. Like that. Like he always does expensive, but it's never quite good enough.
Yeah, he buys like the shittiest version of like a $300 bottle of cologne. Mike Tomlin said to Kenny Pickett when he called him, "Are they really that small?" Or Malik? Oops.
Oh man.
And Jason Goodell wears Kirkland's brand cologne.
Kirkland's brand.
And Kirkland's brand's got some good stuff. Yeah, I'm with Alex on this one. Kirkland's has got it figured out. Way better than the Sam's brand. Great value.
Tequila, it's good.
Wait, Kirkland's makes tequila?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they do.
I have not had Costco tequila.
We have that here.
Yeah.
There you go. The audience saved me from getting skunked on that one. Thank you, audience. I didn't deserve it, though. I saw I had 7 seconds left and panicked. Okay, guys, our next prompt is AJ Brown is excited to move to Philadelphia because cheesesteaks or no more wet Tana Willies.
I'm just going to guess, if I were to use logic, he stayed away from Chipotle after that incident. So I don't know if he's going to go for a Philadelphia street cheesesteak if he had that awful trouble with Chipotle. So I'm going to go the wet Willies. Although I would love to see Tannehill get close enough to AJ Brown to give him a wet willy if he didn't want one. Like I would just
he didn't want one being the key part of that.
Tannehill's not fast enough or sneaky enough, I think, to pull that off. Like
I just imagine Ivan Drago, I would break him. Is like if he came close to him.
We've got one more round, I think, right, guys?
Should be, yeah.
After this round, our last lash after this, and who is in first after round 2?
Dame asks who's our rookie.
Thomas,
rookie
moving up to first place.
Don't worry, I'll blow it.
What did you ask, Jay?
I'm a Toronto sports fan.
Dame asked who our 101 in rookie drafts is, so think of that while we come up with these.
While we're answering right here.
Yeah.
Brees Hall.
Yeah,
it's Hall.
I'm done thinking. Done thinking for me. So now we have an acronym. This one is an acronym. Full name for this acronym: APC. Okay, there we go.
I hate the acronym ones.
Me too. They're hard. They're hard because certain letters come up and I'm like, don't write poop. Don't write poop. Don't write poop. Don't. And then I write, or like D comes, or like, don't say penis. Don't say penis. Don't say, and then 50% of the time I say it anyways. It's like hard to get a word stuck in your head. It's like, there was one time I was trying to spell something on the phone for someone and I said P and I was trying to say P as in, and I just panicked and I couldn't think of a word that wasn't penis. And I was just sitting there like P as in, and I just paused. And I was like any word that's not penis. We've got APC, all, pooper, clenched, anticipate, pivot, circumcise, ass player corn, all player catch, or ample poop cool.
Cool.
Okay.
These are maybe the worst answers I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like, actually, though, like,
do we have to vote? Like, can we just?
Like, I kind of almost don't want to.
Yeah. Can we just close it? Just move on.
Whoever put circumcised wins. Like that.
Oh, everybody knows who put that one.
I don't.
Joey said Alex pinches cats.
Watch out, Mr. Scamps.
I have almost had to use my censor button twice from laughing too hard at this. There's been a couple what the F moments where my hand is just hovering over my censor button.
Dame said apples prefer Connecticut. Indeed, they do.
They do.
That's something we all know. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They definitely prefer Connecticut.
Let's see who pulled that game out.
Looks like you, Simon.
It's going to be close. Well, in this round, but I'm not sure if it was enough to win the game.
I think you
We will
got it.
see. I forgot to check the scores again, like I always do. I just see the order. Oh, it's going to, I think JL pulled ahead at the last second. JL's our winner. Thomas, you came in second ever so barely on that last one. Ever so barely. You know, the common phrase that everyone says. Guys, before we go, we did have one more question I wanted to answer. Come here now said I traded my 2023 first round pick for Rashad Bateman 2 days, 7 hours ago. I have surely won this trade now. Yes. Thomas, would you prefer the 2023 first or Rashad Bateman in this scenario now that Marquise Brown is gone?
I would take the 23-1.
23-1. Josh, what about you? Our resident Ravens fan. Oh, Jail's a Ravens fan.
2 resident Ravens fans at least.
With 3 Ravens.
My J.K. Dobbins rookie card, not so promptly displayed in the back. Yeah, I'm all Ravens all the time.
3 Ravens fans. We are outnumbered, Alex, on this show. Josh, what do you think about this, though? Would you prefer a 2023 first or Rashad Bateman?
I think the straight up value probably falls in the 2023 first, but now with the Marquise Brown trade, Rashad Bateman's going to have a really good season this upcoming year. I mean, if you have a good team and not going to have one of those top tier draft picks, I like the move a lot.
Alex, do you agree with him?
Yeah, give me Bateman if I think have a shot at at least being top, making the playoffs or being close. Like if I have a team that's reasonable, give me Bateman.
There we go. Guys, everybody who tuned in today, thank you so much for coming and voting along and playing some Fantasy Quiplash with us. And a huge thanks to Alex and Thomas for joining us today to play some Quiplash. Guys, if you're not following either of these dudes, go and do it right now. Alex, you can find on Twitter at Peakton High School _FF. Make sure you follow him. And then also you can find him on Reddit at Peakton High School as well. Thomas is on Twitter at Thomas Tipple FF. And Thomas, Quiplash is honestly a harsh introduction to being a guest on our show, and you absolutely killed it. Thank you so much for taking the time and coming on and playing some Quiplash with us.
Oh, this was money. I love it. Fantastic. Like I said, look, honestly, I didn't know what to expect on today, and I'm very glad I took the day off. And this so I work about 70
You need a day
hours
off after that, yeah.
Yeah, so after about 70 hours of work a week, I finally had a day off, and when I was offered or asked to come on, I was like, no, yeah, I'm definitely going to fill that day with that, like for sure. And I don't regret it at all. It was phenomenal. A+, all class.
We appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much.
Ish.
This was so much fun. Guys, everybody watching, another reminder tonight at 7 p.m., right when day 2 of the NFL draft starts, we are going to be live on FanDuel's YouTube and Twitch channels. You can find the link on our Twitter, Front Yard FYF, or on the FanDuel Twitter at FanDuel. So make sure you guys check out that link, watch us on YouTube or Twitch tonight, and come hang out, talk draft with us, see our live reactions. It's going to be a good time. Until then, though, and win some stuff, a player autographed jersey or $100 in Daddy FanDuel's own money. He's just emptying out his pockets for you.
I don't know if a player autographed it, by the way.
Oh, it's just the jersey?
That's all they said.
Okay, it's just the jersey. Forget the autograph. I'll sign it if you want me to. How about that?
Simon signed.
A Simon signed jersey. A Simon ruined jersey. Straight to your.
Well, now I'm in. Now I'm in.
Guys, that is going to be it for us this afternoon. We will see all of you tonight. Thank you again for watching. Adios, everybody.
Bye.
Let's go trading makes fantasy fun. Let's go.
Woo.
Hey.